Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakor Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, preaching this word in sincerity and truth from the four corners of the earth. I'm just back with another quick lesson. All-out war could erupt between U.S. and North Korea at any moment. All right, North Korean media. All right, because as the scriptures say, all right, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, the second woe has passed. The third woe cometh quickly. Salakia. All right, and these are the times that we in, man. Times of war. All right, it's all the media. What you would call quote unquote alternative media. All right, it's pushing this war because tensions are high between all these countries, and all missiles, all right, are gonna be pointed at America. All right, and King Jong-un has been, wanting to blow up America for years. All right, it just ain't time for America to be completely destroyed as of yet. All right, but we're close, man. All right, but it says tensions between Washington and Pyongyang continue to grow as North Korean state media warned that a simmering conflict between the two nations could turn into a full-blown war at any given moment. All right, now as soon as this happens, China is going to jump in because China backs Korea. All right, North Korea, excuse me. All right, so this is how, all those nations and their allies are going to fight against America, man. All right, you see America been in the Middle East. America's been in the Middle East for decades, all right? Enslaving people with their financial system, you know what I'm saying? Their wine, all right, their culture, basically, their philosophy, was spread across the world and poisoned everybody, whether it be the acceptance of homosexuals, transsexuals, women's lib. These are all things that are against, first and foremost, the scriptures, but against those people's quote-unquote culture on the eastern side of the world. All right, they not into all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Letting they women run around half-ass naked in the street and, basically, damn, man, Salakia, basically being a bunch of hoes, man. All right, the children being unruly. All right, these are all things that America promotes, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons, a couple of the reasons that these countries are, getting fed up with America, man, because America is poisoning the earth, man. All right, whether it's rape, robbing, and murdering a nation, or just killing a nation with its practices, man. All right, but it says even an accident could now lead to an all-out armed conflict. North Korean Central News Agency warned, adding that if Washington reports to military force, Pyongyang would promptly respond in kind. All right. It says the stark warning comes a day after U.S. President Donald Trump threatened to use the military might of the most powerful country in the world against Pyongyang if it has to. All right, and that's that American pride. All right, that's another reason that America is going to get destroyed, okay? Because it's pride, man. All right, that strongest military shit don't exist no more, man. A lot of these countries have caught up to America. All right, as the scriptures say, let the weak say I am strong. And even some have surpassed America in their technological advances as far as their weaponry and everything. Man, America is as far ahead of these countries, all right, these nations, as it pertains to artillery as they would make you believe, or they would lead you to believe, man. All right. They got ain't shit America got that these countries ain't got, man. Everybody got nuclear weapons, man. All right. And America has a track record of doing some, psychotic shit. Like when they dropped that atomic bomb over there. So you got a track record of all out massacre. So when this happens, that's why it's gonna be so quick for them to bomb first on you. All right, because you got a track record of doing some, mass killing, man. All right, it says at the same time, he also boasted averting no less than a World War III as he took credit for diffusing tensions with North Korea. All right. A World War III spirit is in the air, man. The third woe cometh quickly, man. All right. It says negotiations between The two nations have meanwhile reached a sort of a deadlock. Washington and Pyongyang expressed their commitment to the idea of the Korean Peninsula. What the hell is this, man? Salakia. It says Pyongyang expressed their commitment to the idea of the Korean Peninsula's denuclearization, which is not going to happen, in exchange for lifting sanctions from Pyongyang back in June during the first direct talks between Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Yet making the concrete steps in that direction has proved much more difficult. All right. Now, as far as denuclearization, that's not gonna happen, man. The Most High, all right, put the spirit on these nations, all right, or certain people to create this technology to be used. All right. Isaiah 54 and 16. And Salakia, I'm kind of rushing through this video. I'm on a break right now at work. I only got a couple minutes, but the Most High, created the smith that, blow up coals in the fire, man. Roughly paraphrasing. All right. So these weapons were made to be used. All right. The Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, don't do nothing for nothing. If you see what I'm saying? He doesn't make anything happen for no apparent reason, man. So these missiles are gonna get used, man. It's not gonna be a day where everybody, puts up their missiles, all right, until Yahushua come back. That's the only time where ain't gonna be no missiles and no weaponry, all right, and all that shit. Because this last war is the quote unquote war to end all wars, all right. But it says the second Trump-Kim summit in Vietnam this February collapsed because of disagreements over the timing of sanction relief. The latest round of working level talks in October failed to result in any meaningful progress. Pyongyang then said it is up to Washington to decide what kind of gift it will get for Christmas. All right, so they basically said, do you want a war or you want to make peace, man? All right. And, eventually it's going to be all out war. All right, now we know the RFID microchip has to be pushed and made, it's being pushed, but has to be made mandatory on a basically a world scale, all right, before the end truly comes, the hour of temptation. But, the foundation for this war is being set, man. This has been going on for years, man. All right. All this, little proxy wars and shit talking back and forth has been going on for years between not only North Korea and America, but, other enemies of America, man. China had to check America, man. So these countries are not afraid anymore, man. All right. So I just wanted to make that quick video. If you want to check it out on RT News, it's all out war could erupt between U.S. and North Korea at any moment. All right, and that's from the North Korean media. All right, so they know. All right, but I hope that video was edifying. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.